Agent Jimmy, welcome back from your vacation. Are you ready for your next mission?
What's the mission?
Well, you're gonna be infiltrating one of the most legendary and revered car cultures of all time. Lowriders.
Lowriders. Nolan, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but take one good look at me. How am I gonna fit in? What am I gonna drive?
Don't worry about that. We got an expert for you this time.
Who's this guy?
Welcome to Donut.
So, Nolan wants me to infiltrate the lowrider scene. That means learning the history, building an actual lowrider, and then ultimately taking it to a meetup to see if I can get accepted by this legendary community. Problem is, I don't know anything about lowriders.
All right, Jimmy, get your pencil and your paper. This is Lowrider History for Dummies 101. We're gonna start off with custom cars. Lowriders can be traced back to the custom car scene of Southern California. In about 1957, the mid-1950s, custom cars started to do a change. Gone were the chopped tops and the lead custom bodywork, and the things that came into fashion were custom paint. Painters like Larry Watson, Dean Jeffries, they were doing elaborate paint jobs with candies, pearls, and pinstriping, and they were heavily lowering the cars.
Of course, I was just starting high school, and almost all the kids would fix the car up, and so your high school parking lot would be almost a daily car show.
Eventually, these lowered customs started to get a lot of tickets, especially in Latino communities like in East Los Angeles and stuff like that. In 1959, there was a vehicle law that passed that said the body of your custom car could not be lower than the lowest part of your wheel.
Well, I got pulled over 2 or 3 times a week, and the cops would always get out a tape measure or use a pack of cigarettes. If you're lower than a pack of cigarettes, you get a ticket.
And this brings us to the birth of hydraulics, which is the way they got around this law. You got 2 important names, Jim Logue and Ron Aguirre. Jim Logue had a 54 Ford, and he put front and back hydraulics in the car. It was the aircraft World War II bomber plane hydraulics. They adapted them to raise and lower the car. And then Ron Aguirre had aircraft hydraulics in the front of his 56 Corvette. And Jim's car was known as the Fab X, and Ron Aguirre's car was known as the Exonic. Those were the first 2 cars in Southern California with hydraulics in them. Bill Hines, the lead slinger, he's a car customizer from Linwood. He's like, I'm gonna put hydraulic lifts in a custom car I'm building, the Buddha Buggy Impala. This car was built in 1962 for Tatsuko Tonda, a kid from LA. This car was the first Chevy Impala ever with hydraulics in it. It had pearl paint, custom interior, chrome, and wire wheels. And that is technically what a lot of people in the scene consider the first lowrider ever. The next thing that was a huge point is custom wheels. So when the Astro Supreme came out in 1963 and the Krieger SS came out in 1964, you could get smaller wheels with wider diameters. That brought the car down even lower, and it made the car look even more slammed and low to the ground. So these things right here, all of these together, kind of bring us to this right here, the age of the lowrider. And by the mid to late 1960s, you would hear the term lowrider being thrown around in the Latino communities in Los Angeles and the black communities like Watts as well. And that's where we're at now.
So, to summarize, I need hydraulics, custom paint, and a 6 set of wheels to make a proper lowrider. But before any of that, I need a car.
Do you have something in mind?
I think I got the perfect car in mind.
And now some breaking news. The gang known as the Mother's Mob has targeted another neighborhood in Los Angeles. Residents are baffled as why their cars are being mysteriously cleaned overnight. For more on this story, we go to me wearing a slightly different suit. That's right, Nolan. All was quiet in this LA neighborhood until local residents discovered their cars and tires were sparkling clean, with some even reporting that new car smell in the air. You know, it's crazy, man. Yesterday my car looked awful, and now I come out and it's all like, you know, clean. Like, how'd they get it so clean, you know? So anyway, like, this car looks brand new. Wow, you must be so frightened. Oh no, man, I feel really safe actually. If anything, I might pull my other car around and have them do it tonight. Police shared this video of a recent scrubbing. You can see the group cleaning an unsuspecting vehicle with what looks like easy to use professional grade products. Multiple bottles of Mother's Polish have been recovered from the scene. We have products like triple action foam wash, back to black trim and plastic restorer, foaming wheel, and tire cleaner, among others. Despite the evidence, our investigation remains ongoing. We urge everyone watching this to click the link below to learn more. Thank you. No questions.
Hey, buddy. You wanted to see me?
What were you thinking?
What are you talking about?
A Miata as a lowrider, Jimmy? Are you crazy? They're gonna skewer us alive.
Lowrider culture is all about expressing yourself, Nolan. You take what you love and you put it into the car. So yeah, a lowrider Miata. You got a problem with that?
All right, but this is on you, Jimmy. The integrity of this mission rests solely on you being able to turn this thing into a convincing lowrider. You're gonna need a hell of a team.
Luckily, I got just the guys for you homies.
I know I'm gonna regret asking this, but where do we start?
Hydraulics?
Yes, sir, I got just the guy. His name's John. He's out of Long Beach and he's huge in the culture. So his name's John. Everyone calls him John Hydraulics. That's his brand. And he's big in the scene. He's not huge on social media, and he's got so many cars out there in the street that he lays his hands on. I mean, this is the guy you want.
This is all really great, but it sounds like a lot of work, and I literally have no idea how to do any of this.
Luckily, you won't be going in alone.
I can't wait for this, Jimmy. Let's get to it.
What up, John?
What up, man? What's good? You ready?
I'm ready. You think you can turn this thing from a 0 to a hero?
Once it starts, it's no return.
Let's do it.
It means a lot to us. We like lowrider cars. We like all different kind of cars. With me and my family, we do it all together. We help each other out. And 30 plus years doing hydraulics, we just figure we'll make it happen. A lot of times people will come over just to ask questions, well, what about this? Or how can I fix this? It's better for us just to help them fix it. So you want to bring out something different and you want to show everybody what you built.
The process of installing hydraulics is wildly complicated and tedious. Drop a comment down below if you guys want to see a full build video.
Right now I'm getting ready to wire up the switches for the little Miata. 4 switches, front, back, side to side. Everything will be mounted under the dash and we'll be ready to play with it in a couple hours. Hold on, I gotta go under the tunnel. When we take it to that street, I'm gonna show you how to do 3 wheels because it's got it. See how it's all the way up like that? You just drop this whole side and then I'm gonna hit the front up as I turn and it's gonna go on 3. Some people say, oh, it's a project. It doesn't matter, it's their project. Every car needs something. All my cars, they're not show cars, they're daily drivers. They built it themselves. It means more than if you buy it. I think that this would bring Jimmy into, this is something he could pull up to any crowd and they're gonna trip out on him. The day's done at the office.
Okay, what's next?
Paint.
What did you have in mind?
It's a team. Jacqueline Valenzuela and Mark Hoka. They're based out of the City of Industry. Be prepared, he's a night owl, so you'll probably have a late one.
Custom painting is my life. I don't think I've ever really been like too great at anything. For me to be able to sit back and be like, I did that. For my wife to be able to come up and say like, hey, that looks nice. You did good. I know you haven't seen me in a couple days, but that looks freaking nice. I started painting when I was 17. I learned how to spray candies before I learned how to fix a dent. I was spraying like model cars. I didn't know the first thing about painting, but I just knew I wanted to do it. And I just started looking up kind of like different art forms, and it just kind of led me down a trail.
What is actually your favorite part of the process?
My favorite part of the process is when I'm done, because then I don't have to worry anymore. And then once I started adding details, like, I can paint, I'm not terrible. And then once I can kind of see that there's some type of progress, I start to feel a little bit more confident. Otherwise, I'm like, ugh, what am I doing? But this is going really good.
I didn't grow up in a car family, and we would always go to these car shows, and I was always drawn to the lowriders. The colors, the freaking flake. I didn't know what it took to make one look like that. but I just knew, I was like, you know, like, if there's one thing I do in my life, it's I want to make a car look like this.
Is this your guy?
This is my guy, dude. He can get anything.
Hey, I heard you got some stuff for us.
Well, I got the stuff. You guys are ready?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
This is your stuff right here.
Ooh, wee.
Wow. 100 spoke?
100 spoke.
We're missing something.
What?
Come on, fool, stop playing. Saca la bolsita.
Oh, okay. You want the stuff. Here you go.
Ah,
Stuff right here.
All right, Nolan, I know you were a little stressed about me wanting to turn a Miata into a lowrider, but I can guarantee you this thing looks awesome.
I sure hope so, Agent Jimmy. I don't need to remind you that the integrity of this mission. What?
Pretty sweet, right?
What? So lowrider Miata. I don't even know where to begin.
Cherry blossoms, right?
That's sick,
Pretty cool.
yeah.
Jacqueline did that. It's an homage to, you know, it's a Japanese car. We don't need to put roses on it. Car batteries, we got them.
What? Oh my God. Well, Jimmy, I cannot believe what I'm sitting in right now. You really did build a lowrider Miata.
Thank you, Nolan. You know, it took a village to make this happen, but now I actually got to figure out how to use it. Now, we don't want to look like total idiots when we pull up to the lowrider meet, so we got Long Beach Lloyd out here today to turn us how to hit the switches.
I left early, I was surfing, I heard you guys got the build done, I wanted to come out here. I love the touches on it. This is the first time I've honestly ever seen a Miata cut.
So where do we start?
I'm gonna show you the distance of the stroke, we're gonna try to 3-wheel it and see what this car will do today. Let's get in here and see what you can do. Oh, there, yeah, it locks up nice. Yeah, you definitely have 8-inch strokes, I would say, in the front. There you go, keep tapping, keep tapping. You still have plenty of room.
Whoa!
that is lit. This looks so lit.
Steph, would you like to try?
I would love to try.
Keep going, tap it up again. Go again, go again. There it is, that's high as it goes right there. That's the lockup. You feel it?
Yeah,
it gives you
yeah.
that jar and like almost that extra bounce.
Oh! Oh!
This is so lit.
Now that we've got like a baseline of how to hit the switches when the car's parked, I think we gotta roll around and figure that out, because it's gonna be a whole different ball game once we're actually rolling. So let's put her in drive and take it for a spin.
On the tire, there you go.
You can't be too close to that tire.
No, you definitely don't want to be.
Jimmy really surprised me. I did not expect him to do as good as he did. And that's not a knock on Jimmy. That's just, he's doing that little tip that Long Beach Lloyd said, where it was like, if you drop it a little too far, just bounce that thing back up.
Yeah!
Right now. Practice makes perfect.
You wanna take it for a spin?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful at the back.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got the way, little pigeons.
You're more of a natural than Jimmy. You kept hitting the tire, you already got it.
It sounds a little nerve-wracking, but then like, I'm just doing it, and it's just fun.
Drop that thing, Steph.
Down.
What did I do?
Well, I think you sound like the drive shaft.
Uh-oh.
What the hell?
The back overlock. But I wonder what would have stopped it like that.
Well, it looks like our hydraulics overlocked. Overlocking is when you go too high and the buildup of pressure locks your height into place. But that sound the car made? Oh. We don't know what that's all about.
Let's check it out. So normally in Impalas, we'll go in the back. We either have an 8X, we can hit a button, which also I always recommend going with 8X, it's the best dump. But today we're gonna try to loosen the line up a little bit because there's a lot of pressure in this line.
Brought Justin out because he's got the big guns and he's gonna bounce this thing back to normal.
Oh, slow riding. All part of the game, dialing in and getting it right.
We've been trying to fix this for hours now, and I'm starting to worry that it's not just a simple overlocking issue. I don't think we're gonna make it to Saturday. I'm a little scared.
Yeah, you're right. I should have gotten coffee this morning.
Well, we broke our Miata. Our back right axle diff is completely snapped, and with our meet in less than 2 days, we'll need to figure out how to get this thing back up and running fast.
Well, agents, anything worth doing usually doesn't come easy. And thankfully, Agent Heber was able to fix the issue with ease.
Doesn't feel broken. It's not broken. What do you mean it? Oh, oh, dude. That is not supposed to do that.
You have successfully turned a Miata into a lowrider, but the real test is right in front of you. Your mission is to be invited to go cruising with a group of lowriders. This is the pinnacle of involvement. Good luck and Godspeed.
Lower the front, okay. Lower the front.
I think people like it.
I think people love it.
We're definitely getting some looks. What's up, man? Mind if we park up next to you? Yeah, sweet. All right, so we're at the meet. We just gotta wipe this car down, get it looking nice and clean. You know, we're hoping some people come up and chat with us about what the car is. I mean, a lot of people seemed interested over there. The hope for today is we go cruising, you know? I'm hoping we get invited to go cruising. That is the mission after all. I had some friends help me build it. Yeah.
You like it? Thank you.
It is.
You'll stand out.
Yeah. Thank you, man. You guys ever seen anything like this?
One time, but not like this. It looks really nice, bro.
Man, it's hot today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, team, status report.
Nolan, is that you?
It is me. Don't turn around. How we doing out there?
We're doing okay. There's we've talked to some good people. I gotta say, there's a lot of mini trucks here.
Yeah.
A lot more than we anticipated.
Any invites to go cruise?
Not yet. Just give me some time, and we'll get an invite. I promise you.
All right. It's your ass.
I know.
See ya.
Okay. He's really gone. We were getting a lot of love for the car, but we weren't really making any real connections that would get us invited to go cruising. And then, it happened.
Yeah, you gotta keep the laces wide.
Yeah, what do you think, man? You like it? Thank you. Okay, we're taking notes.
Yeah.
We're learning. This is our first event we've ever been to.
I'll take a spray bottle right on you.
Really? All right.
Pretty much, you're gonna do this. Don't worry about it going in.
Yeah.
You hit all four, let it sit for a little.
Like, by the time you get to the last one, start where you started.
Okay.
Some chrome sauce. Pretty black for a white guy, huh?
Thank you, man.
Teaching them how to clean the rims.
Yeah, it looks way better, bro.
All right, so we had our boy. He came up and he's given us like a lesson on how to detail our tires. I'm amazed that someone would come up to us and be like, hey, we're gonna teach you how to do it.
That's what lowriding and all this is about. Yeah, right around, guys. Half of the time we don't do everything by ourselves.
Yeah, you can't do everything.
There's people around here. Some of them do their job on their own, but they can't do everything.
I mean,
everybody helps out each other on certain things, what to do to their car. Like yesterday, my got stuck. I called all these fools, they showed up. It's like it was their car.
Are you guys going cruising later by chance, or?
They probably will. I think we have something else in La Puente after this.
Okay.
We appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
Bro, like,
Yeah.
welcome to the life. Welcome to the life.
Dude, appreciate it.
It's the life.
Yeah. What's your,
Hey, man.
can I get your number, man? Because yeah, if you guys are gonna go cruising later.
We'd love to join.
Yeah. Sweet, man. And it was Beto?
Yeah.
Dude. Nice to meet
Appreciate
you.
it so much, Beto.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
We're so in.
Yeah.
Well, I would say mission accomplished. We got some new friends,
Yeah.
new contacts.
I mean, dude, I've never seen anything like this before. This is insane.
That was only possible thanks to everyone who helped us out. We want to thank Jackie and Mark from the Color Studio, and that's with a K. We want to thank John's Hydraulics out in Long Beach. Long Beach Lloyd helped us out a lot too. And of course, Ross Reese for teaching us the history and breaking it down for us.
Also, we have a new t-shirt commemorating the Miata here. Guys, what a great job. What a cool car. And I guess we'll see you next time.
Okay, bye.
Bye.